Hello again and welcome back to Kerbal Rocket Out. And well, I skipped a few days and look what we got here. Some contract to rescue Kerbal from orbit of Minmus. Okay, I think we'll take this one. And yeah, let's try using the craft again. Of course, here is something heavier. 4 tons and 2 meters wide. One of the large common pods, I think.
Aha!
I added couple boosters and also lowered the mass of the heat shield by removing some of the ablation. Maybe this model will be more efficient. Okay, looks like a decent amount of fuel. Let's see. Yeah. This is our target. Okay. Should we set Minmus as target and let's launch towards it. Steep trajectory predictor. Okay, and let's go. Wow, we still got that much in that stage? No. No. Just this thing glitched out. Okay. Then we'll have to do a correction and well, I think we'll drive this stage to impact with Minmus. Okay. I pump some fuel from this part here so that we can drive that span stage into minus. Okay, let's see how it moves. Then we'll probably do some corrections on arrival before dropping the stage. And now let's see what about this probe. It's about how use the Kerbal sphere of influence. And we are in solar orbit. Okay. Let's try this. Ah yes, of course I put that larger antenna this time. And of course, not enough solar power. What about this function? Ah, it's already mapping. That's good. And we'll 200 days before it arrives to the next maneuver. Okay. Okay. Next scheduled event: return of Jeb's craft to Kerbal. Let's see. 36 kilometers. I suspect this should be a good altitude. Of course, we have some, well, heavy stuff, but we have also some fuel for correcting. Let's see how this craft is capable of returning from interplanetary trajectories. Okay. Turn retrograde and keep it this way. Okay. Wrap up is slowly dropping. Overheating. The fuel tank. that. That actually looks very good. Well, a gentle return from Dune or Eve would be, well, at almost the same velocity. Slightly higher, but not too much. And as you can see, this craft can air capture rather good in this situation. Let's don't forget that we have some Delta V reserve in case air capture doesn't work fully. On the other hand, well, it would be risky to go significantly lower. At least if you want to get the entire craft, because it might overheat. So yes, 35-36 kilometers, that's a good altitude for air capture with this craft. On the other hand, we still got quite much of velocity left. And I think about docking with that station. Let's get equatorial. Let's try such a maneuver. So the station is also in slightly inclined orbit. It's not a problem to fix once we get into low orbit. Okay. Maybe we should have passed slightly lower because we are not losing as much velocity as we need to lose. On the other hand, no. Just one more pass at the same altitude will do it. And let's insert into the proper plane. Engage. Perfect. One more pass through the atmosphere. Okay, and then get to space and stabilize the orbit. Enough with the aerobraking. Oh well, this is pretty much as good as it gets. Jab. Raise the parry absence. What's our acceleration? Wow, it's over 1.5 G. Didn't even notice. Yes, but that's with empty craft. With full craft, let alone with some extra fuel, well, interplanetary launches and interplanetary ejections on such craft are often done in several burns. Because with that amount of fuel, they're a bit slow. Okay, let's slow down. I think we have docking ports on both ends. Okay. Perfect. Well, and we have just enough fuel to do this. Oh, finally. And we have docked. And Bob, you can go to the laboratory. Let's see what do we have here. Okay, it took couple orbits to process everything, well, as much as we need, but we have the laboratory full of data, and that's exactly what we wanted. So now, yeah, now we have to send something here. We'll need to refuel this lander. I want to test it on the moon, really. And wow. Can we send it like this from low Kerbal orbit to the moon, or should we give it some external tank as well? We'll have to think about it. Plus, we need to get guys home to get experience. We need to get science down as well. Let's think about it. Oh, look, another Kerbal stuck in orbit. This time around the moon. Yes. Why not? And well, a tourist contract. Moon and Minmus. Well, we might have a chance of doing that. We'll have some test flights and training flights around, so why not? Oh well, and since we have quite some science, let's reserve this for now. Think we might need some larger solar panels. You know what? I think I want to take another scientist. Yeah, so yeah, at this point, well, we are still relatively tight on money, but we can spare something for a good scientist. Oh, I actually like this. Or maybe this. Ah, okay. Yeah, at least she's not stupid. Here is one craft. Well, it's transport modification of supply modification of Aurora, and well, it carries fuel for the lander, plus the RCS, and our new scientist. Let's take her up there and into the laboratory. Oh, wait a minute. Where is the station? One, two, six. Okay, I think we are good to go. Three, two, one. Ignition and lift off. She made me not stupid, but not too brave either. Now the station is actually pretty equatorial. It just lander had some inclination in that direction also. Okay, and then we'll raise the orbit slightly higher. Let's point this in that direction. Bob, stop wasting power on research. Oh, no, Bob, research is not waste of power. But not in the middle of docking. Okay. And perfect docking. Now you guys can start researching again. Not a very much increase in research rate with level 0 scientist. Let's leave some, I don't know, 50 units. Okay, that's good. Okay, let's transfer the RCS as well. So, the current issues with the lander are make it wider and probably a bit shorter if possible. Second, more RCS. Third, radiators. Definitely need radiators. Oh well, some deployable solar panels won't hurt as well. You'll need to take the data. And that means, well, hey, Bill? I don't know, it was some kind of like. Okay. let's think about landing this craft. Where should be the orbit? Let's try the orbiting around here, I think. Therefore we are half an orbit away from the maneuver and well, I think it's time to separate the crafts. First of all, Bob, you also going to return vehicle. Okay. And we have craft separation. And barely any fuel for the orbiting. Oh. We are still rather close to the station. Fortunately, the retrograde vector is far enough. My biggest concern is not to run into this mountain. That wasn't the right thing to do. Station control is, well, dangerous. Drogue shoots? And my shoots. Oh, this time moves open properly. And we broke the heat shield. Yeah, this must be a bit too heavy for this amount of shoots. And even at rather low altitude. And here we go. A bunch of science. Not that big bunch, but still. Okay. Parts. Well, relatively good. And well, except for Bill, we get to level 3. Bill still needs to get to the moon. Okay. So this is enough for level 3. Oh, and I'll Jep already get all the piloting options. That's cool. Now, what about Bill? Parachutes and wheels. And Bob gets 15% science boost. Okay. Bill, you are going to the moon as well. Okay, let's look at the science we can get. Well, it would be cool to make a reusable shuttle, for example, but the thing is, well, somehow there are a bit too many aerodynamics glitch in these particular versions. Yeah, up to the point that sometimes the shuttles spontaneously blow up. Also sometimes direct disappearing on some of the parts or some other problems are seen. Well, yes, I ran a few tests on the other saves, and I don't think in this particular version I want to work with the shuttles. Well, they are still usable for low Kerbal in orbit, but it's almost impossible to break from higher orbits. And that's another problem with those ships. So no, not for now. And if we are going without the space planes, what do we really want? Larger solar panels and radiators. Well, this would be useful for stations, for example. Well, this only if we upgrade the launch pad as well. And I don't know. Right now I like the limitations the second level launchpad gives us. So let's delay this a bit. On the other hand, well, let's check this thing and maybe we'll send some smaller rovers for some surveys. Come and sit. Oh well, let's check. Not exactly interested. What about here? Without it, and what? Nothing to necessary here, here. Okay. And I think we'll end this recording right here. So, see you next time. Bye!